Hello, duelists, and welcome to the King's Court. Okay, so you have me on the right piloting my new updated hero deck with the support from Supreme Darkness, and you have on the left a good friend of the channel, Seabit, and he's piloting his Red Dragon Archfiend. Now, he's trying to get as much playtesting done because it's funny. Recently, the Santa Clara Regional here in Cali just passed, and he actually went. He decided not to play in the main events, but he actually decided to play in the side events. Although he got partnered up against Runic, and he hasn't played against Runic before. But he's really working on trying to get his Red Dragon Archfiend and his Blue Eyes deck to work. Luckily, he's going to be getting all the new support for Blue Eyes in February. So we decided to have a playtest match because I'm still trying to find like the right tempo for the new hero support, like the right numbers, ratios. Luckily, more of my friends from locals hooked me up with more copies of other cards. So I'm really tempted to try out some other ratios, but I'll get to that later. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and if that's pretty much everything. So again, really quick, sorry about the glare. There are lights above us. So he went off, and luckily I managed to imperm and ash him. And I'm going to normal summon my Stratos and search Ferris. I'm going to dump Ferris to play increase from the deck. So I have a pretty decent opening field so far. The more I've been because before this game I was playtesting a lot against channel member Miguel against his Malice deck. Man, Malice is kind of a difficult deck to play against with heroes because that deck just banishes everything. They main deck the Bestials. Man, Red Dragon Archfiend main deck. Bestials just really mess up heroes in general, since they can just banish Malicious using it. So man, it's an uphill battle. But so I'm gonna be able to go into Vion, be able to dump a hero. Then I'm gonna be able to search some more cards. So I'm just trying to figure out my next play because unfortunately, as you can see, Seabit did droll me, so that's my issue right here. Normally, I would have been able to go off easily, but I mean, it does balance out. I did Ash and Imperm him, so like it does make sense. But Droll is like, besides D Shifter, because D Shifter is this, an annoying card that messes with everyone. Droll is like the number one card to mess with heroes because all we do is search, so there's not much I could do besides going to Cross Crusader. I didn't really have a plan outside of that other than to try to link off to do something. Basically, I was thinking to myself, maybe I could just try to make a field and maybe I could try to outlast him. Because remember, I do think I have like another imperm. I think I opened up like two, which isn't bad honestly because I always forget imperms not once per turn. But I can't search my cards, but I'm gonna have to pass, and it goes to him. Yeah, man, Troll just messes with me bad. So basically, he's gonna go off and search Synchro Resonator. I really like the way the Red Dragon Archfiend deck works, like some of the older Resonator cards. I think it's cool. So he's going to use his Bone Archfiend to basically search for another Resonator card, or yeah, dump one to the grave. Sorry to any RDA players watching this. I don't know a lot like how I played against them enough times, but I'm not still 100%. I haven't memorized all the cards yet. So he's just looking through his hand, and he managed to search his Crimson Gaia. If I remember right, that's what it's called. Yeah, which is like a really powerful card. Not gonna lie. He's gonna be able to search out his Soul Resonator. So I'm just gonna cut his deck. It goes back to him. I'm really hoping, like, if I think I have Nib in my hand. I'm basically trying to think to myself, hopefully he can summon enough that I can like just blow up his field. Is what I'm hoping for. So he's going to summon his Red King, I think it's called. Oh, for the record, in case anyone's wondering, I can see his hand. We can see his hand from perspective, but don't worry. During the entire game, I couldn't see his hand at all. Obviously, this is a perspective thing. Okay, cool. So he's going to go into his monster, and sadly, I don't have a response here. Let's see. So he's going to search his trap. Oh yeah, his Red Rain, I think it's called. And he's going to be able to bring back his Resonator from the grave, be able to sink into one of his red dragons, the floater one from the structure deck. And basically, he's just trying to. It's really not hard for Red Dragon Archfiend to basically just build up a field and do massive damage, as the deck does. So because he controls a Synchro monster, he can summon his Resonator monster and go into Hot Red Dragon. Oh man, this card. Oh man, this card can be kind of annoying to deal with sometimes. So next, he's going to be able to summon back the original Red Dragon. And he's going to destroy my Infernal Deceiver. And he's going to destroy Vion and attack for game. And yeah, that's game one right there. Oh man, good on my friend. So that's game one. So far, he's won, and I haven't won it, and that's 0 for me. So thanks to the magic of editing, I'm going to cut to the next game. So I'll see you there. And we're back. So I'm gonna go first, and I actually opened up a pretty good hand. A lot of gas, honestly. So I'm gonna drop Malicious. I opened up Malicious Ferris. So I'm gonna go into Ferris, summon Increase, Tribute Ferris to go into Increase, and every hero player should know this play. I'm gonna be able to summon Vion. I'm gonna use Vion's effect to dump a hero. And if I remember right, I'm gonna dump Shadow Mist. Yep, and thanks to Mist, I'm going to be able to add a hero, and I'm going to add adjusted gold to my hand. Man, it feels so cool playing gold again. Alright, I'm going to use gold's effect to dump a card, to dump it to add Evil Assault. And I'm going to be able to add that to my hand. I'm going to use Evil Assault to go into Dead End Prison. Yep. Got to ditch a card. I know, it's weird. I had to get rid of Fusion Destiny from my hand, but I already had Malicious Engraved, so I was already in a pretty good position. Let's see. I think that was... Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to go into Dead End Prison. I'm going to be able to dump a hero. And I'm going to dump Denier, which is good for me. So I'm just going to shuffle up the deck. And basically going to banish Ferris to add Polymerization. It's funny. In one of my games, actually, I was in one of my practice games against Jailmember Miguel and another friend at Locals, because, like I said, I'm trying to play test and, like, learn all the matchups, against Malice, Rizel, and Blue Eyes, because those are going to be the big 3 decks. Luckily, Siebert already has all the Primite stuff. He just needs to get the new structure deck that comes out on Valentine's Day. They were totally trolling with that because the whole meme that Kaiba loves the Blue Eyes White Dragon. But anyways, I'm still playtesting against everyone there to learn the matchup playing heroes and also my Yubel deck against those 3 decks, and it is an uphill battle, especially against Malice. But in one of my practice games with them, I forgot to add Polymerization. So I went into Cross Crusader, brought back Denier, put Malicious back to the top of the deck, and then I searched an Evil Necrom to my hand, and then I linked off to go into Dread Decimator, and I'm going to search out Neos. So I'm in a pretty interesting position. I'm going to use Malicious again to go into the second one. Now, keep track because I used Denier to special summon back, I was able to put Malicious back to the top of the deck. So basically, I have an extra Malicious to use this turn, which is good because I'm trying to set up a strong field right now. The one that he basically can't play through. So I'm going to search for that. I'm going to link off those 2 to go into Wonder Driver. So now I'm going to use Polymerization from the hand. I'm going to fuse... Now, I know this is weird, but it's because he impermed my Dread Destinator, so I couldn't search out Neos. So I had to use Sinister Necrom from my hand with Wonder Driver to fuse into Sunrise, search out Miracle Fusion. Again, I am so sorry for the glare. And thanks to that, I'm going to banish Sinister Necrom, and I'll be able to special summon Hell Rider from the deck. I know it's called Infernal Rider, but Hell Rider sounds so cooler. It's like the Ghost Rider or something. So because of that, I'm going to be able to add Dark Fusion to my hand, which is good. So I'm in a really interesting position because, again, he stopped me from searching Neos. He's played against me so many times, he knows what cards to hit, basically. He was basically waiting for me to use up all my resources. So I'm going to be able to go into Malicious. Now I'm going to use from my hand Dark Fusion to fuse those 2 together to go into backfire to search out for my dark yeah, dark ruling. Not dark ruling, dang it. Yeah, so not terrible, but not the best field I could have ended on. I'm also going to set two more cards, and let's see. I decided not to use the effect of Infernal Rider to search out Super Poly because my hand is already limited right now. So he's going to use his Resonator call to search out for a Resonator card. He's going to ditch his Earthbound Immortal to search for a Fiend monster. A Fiend Tuner, if I remember right. So basically, he's just looking through his hand, trying to figure out what to play. So he's going to summon his Red Resonator, which, from what he's told me before, is the Garnet for the deck. So I'm going to imperm his monster on his Soul Resonator to prevent him from searching. He's going to set one. I just decided to leave imperm there so he knows which one. Let's see. He's going to summon his other Resonator from his hand. So, yeah. He's just going to pass it back to me, and I'm going to draw. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to add a card back to my hand. Well, not add a card to my hand. I'm going to send Imperm now to the grave because now it's used up. Now I'm going to use Evil Assault's effect from my grave to add back Dark Fusion. And I'm going to use Hell Rider's effect, banish a bunch of cards to set Super Poly. Basically, I'm thinking to myself, if anything happens, I should be able to set up a favorite contact play and be able to go into those. Yeah, so I'm going to Dark Fusion, backfire with Malicious to go into one of my favorite evil heroes. I'm going to go into Bane. Man, have I missed playing this card. So I'm going to use Bane's effect to blow up his monsters, and Bane will gain extra 200 for each one. He's going to search, and he's going to be able to add his Crimson Gaia to his hand. So I'm in a pretty interesting position right here. Let's see. So I'm just looking at my field. I have Super Poly set and a couple of other cards. Just basically thinking to myself, what should I do next? So I'm just going to attack with Sunrise and Bane. Right now, Bane is at 38, and Sunrise is at 29. I couldn't get an extra a little more damage on field because I was basically looking at, so yeah, Dark Supremacy. I'm going to use that to stop his Crimson Gaia to stop him from searching. So I'm basically thinking to myself, okay, but he's going to flip over the Red Mirror, which means I can't declare an attack. It's kind of like Threatening Roar. So I'm in a position where I need to blow up his back row, basically. I'm trying to think, what could I do to blow up his back row? Because I couldn't draw into I couldn't search another Stratos, so I couldn't just blow up his back row like that. I was trying to think of what to do, but he draws. Yeah, because I passed because I couldn't really do anything. Bane only blows up monsters, not back row. So he's going to search out Soul Resonator. He's going to go into that. I'm going to use another Imperm I had, actually, luckily. And he's just going to pass. So far, that's one win, one loss. All right? And once again, thanks to the magic of editing, I'll see you in the third game. And just like that, we're back. So he decides to go first. He's going to go into his Bone Archfiend and be able to search out his Crimson Gaia, which means now he can search for a Resonator, if I believe. Yeah, his Soul Resonator. So, and here's where things get kind of sad from my side. I didn't open up any hand traps at all. Yeah, nothing. no Ash, no Imperm, nothing. So he just has free range to go off. So yeah. But let's see where this goes. So he's going to be able to summon, special summon his, or not, his, I think he normal summoned his Soul Resonator. I'm not sure actually. I gotta ask him like which one's normal and special. But anyways, he's gonna be able to go into his level 7 Red Dragon Archfiend card and bring back his red Resonator. And I'm basically looking for my hand. Anyone else ever do that? You open up no hand traps, and even though you already know you didn't open up any, you keep looking at your hand, hoping you pull off a random moment where you didn't know you had one. Anyone else ever done that? But yeah, nothing. So, like I said, he's just going off. It's pretty cool actually, like seeing even though it's not fun for me because I can't stop him, it's still pretty cool to see like other decks go off, like the combo trees they can go down. I don't know. It's always been something I've really enjoyed to see, like what other decks can really do. Because obviously I already know what Heroes and Yubel can do, so it's cool seeing other decks. Speaking of which, if you want to see a deck profile from Seabit, we can get a Red Dragon Archfiend deck profile here on the channel if you're interested. So let us know in the comments if you want to see that. He's been using this deck like every week lately at locals, and like I said, he even tried using it to Santa Clara Regional. He said that there was like so many like runic and malice and stuff like that. So, but still, the fact he's still trying to make it work, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of like what I do basically with heroes. So he's going to be able to go into his synchro monster, hot red dragon, and that card too. Man, not the best for your boy here. So basically thinking to myself, okay, what can I do? So I'm gonna draw. It's gonna go back to me. Worst part is not only does he have 2 interruptions, but he could also he's all yeah. Oh yeah, this is a fun tech he wanted to try out. Because Karibo is a fiend, he can use that new Karibo card from Supreme Darkness, and it's kind of like a soft impermanent way because he's able to attach it to my Stratos from his hand and stop Stratos' effect. I was not expecting that. That's really cool. So I'm just gonna drop Mont's I think it was a malicious from my hand to go Ferris, increase, tribute, and we all know the increase effect. We all know this play. So can be able to summon Vion from the deck. I'm gonna use Vion's effect to dump a hero. I'm gonna dump Shadow Mist because I'm gonna try to search out gold to see if I can do anything. So I'm basically thinking to myself, okay, if I can just try to hopefully play through his effects, because I know what Hot Red Dragon and his level 9 Dark Dragon, I'm not good with names. I forgot what it's called, but I know what those cards do. Like, Hot Red Dragon can negate a face-up card, and his other dragon can return a banished card to negate an effect, basically. So I know I gotta be careful, especially since if I'm not, he could just stop my effects. Like, if I remember right, in one game me and him had, he used his Hot Red Dragon to stop polymerization, and I couldn't get it back. Dang. So I'm basically looking over my field thinking, dang, what could I do? Because I'm trying to set up So I'm going to use Malicious Effect. This isn't bad, actually. I'm managing to set up enough monsters in the field to start doing some plays. So let's see. I'm going to link off Vion with Malicious. And I'm going to go into Cross Crusader. I'm going to hopefully be able to do something. So I'm going to attempt to use Cross Crusader's effect to bring back Malicious. Use Crusader's effect to tribute Malicious to search for a hero card. So if I remember right, I'm going to add Sinister Necrom to my hand. Yeah. This way I can fuse it from the hand with Neos in order to go into Sunrise. So I'm showing him, yeah. I'm going to try to use polymerization. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's where he did it. Yeah. I forgot it was this game. Yeah, he knew what to hit. He negated polymerization, so I can't fuse. Damn. It's like when D-Berry gets flipped on me and they call fusion. I can't do anything. So I'm just going to link off my monsters, going to Wonder Driver to try to get polymerization back, basically. So I'm going to banish Malicious again to summon to the arrow that Wonder Driver is pointing to. and try to get polymerization back. Because if I can get that, if I can get it back, I might be able to do something. Because I still have, and he's going to use his effect to shuffle back one of my banished cards to stop Wonder Driver's effects to let me get back Poly. So, yeah. Good on Cbit though. That was a good play. If I can't fuse, I can't do anything. So, yeah. I'm a bit of a sitting duck right here. So, I'm just thinking to myself, what could I even do, honestly? I can't get Sinister Necron to the grave, and he's just gonna set his yeah, I'm just gonna pass, and now it's back to him. He's gonna set his monsters to attack, and yeah, so I gotta be careful, because I know how this deck works. He could just easily blow up my cards. So he's going to, okay, he's looking at his monster first. Let's see. Someone's looking over my monsters. Yeah, he's going to attack to destroy one of them. And he's going to, because of his Crimson Gaia, he's going to be able to summon the original Red Dragon Archfiend. And now it's going to be able to flip cards face down and destroy defense position monsters. And he's just, yeah, going to destroy my field, and the rest of his monsters is going for the attack. Yep. 3k. Going to attack over Wonder Driver. I'm trying to use Wonder Driver's effect. When it's destroyed, I could bring back a warrior from my. I can summon a warrior from my hand. And I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I ain't going out. I'm going out with Neos. So I can summon a warrior from the hand. So I just summoned Neos from the hand. So I thought, fuck it, why not? Because buddy's gonna be able to pop it with his trap card, his golem, yeah, and he got it. He was able to get rid of Neos using Golem Chain. It's kind of like Fiendish Chain, but it's like for Red Dragon Archfiends. But man, GG, good on Cbit, man. That was a good game though too. So if you want to see, like I said, any more recorded gameplays, and if you want to see an updated Red Dragon Archfiend deck here in the channel too from Cbit, let us know. We'll definitely get cracking on that. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good week. Take care. Bye.